Just give a few minutes, please.
Sorry?
Give me some minutes.
Okay. Okay, good.
So go to our workspace, right?
Yes, go to our workspace. Go to our workspace. Okay. The next thing that we are going to do now, just give me a minute. I want you to, okay, no worry, go ahead. So this is our workspace, right? We have, did you create a model in the workspace? I'm seeing Lakehouse 101, model 1, and notebook 101. Where is the data flow gen 2? Oh, you didn't do that, Abby?
We didn't do it last week. Did we do it last week?
No, we did it one time. Like, okay, I think it's on my own. It's on my own, not your own. I use my own screen. I use my own screen. Okay, no problem. So what we want to do now is we've ingested data through data flow gen. So through upload file, we've done shortcuts and all of those things. Now, click on the Lakehouse 101. Click on the Lakehouse 101. Okay. Oh, you clicked on the SQL endpoint too, not the Lakehouse itself.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to the Winnipeg this thing again. Yeah. Not that one, the one up. The one up. Yeah. Okay. So click on the Lakehouse itself. Okay, nice. So there is if you go to get data, if you go to get data, you see we've done upload, this data upload into shortcut. We've not done event stream, but let's do new pipeline. You can click on new pipeline. It's okay. Do you have some other workspaces there or some other lakehouse in this your account?
Inside this app.
Like on this
I
your
don't
account, do you
understand.
have some other lakehouses somewhere?
Yes.
Don't
That's
even worry, we
the
will know. We will
what
know by the time we get there. Don't worry. You just click on, so name it pipeline 101. Pipeline 101. Okay. Okay, I'll click on create. So we're using pipeline to ingest data to a lakehouse.
okay.
Okay. Click on create to take it to another, to the pipeline, what's it called? Interface. So now, this is what you are going to see. You'll see what is called the copy data assistance or copy assistance. I don't know why it's taking time to load. Is it my network or Mr. Ok's network?
It's my network.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it has loaded now.
Okay, what you are seeing on the screen now is called use copy assistance, right? Use copy assistance is what you are seeing on the screen, right? Now, if you don't want to use this interface, for example, Mr. OK, can you close this this rectangle interface you are seeing? Can you close it from top?
This one.
Yes.
This.
Yes. Yes, close it. Just say cancel. Okay. Now you are on the pipeline interface. This is where you will run pipelines, right? Where we schedule, we run, we debug, we validate, we do a lot of things here, right? Now, if you don't want to use the copy assistant, you can create a pipeline yourself like this. Like when you go to new items under your workspace, you click on create a pipeline, right? Now, when you click on that create pipeline to show you this interface, then if you go to under activities menu, activities, yeah, you will see a lot of activities that you can use, right, for pipeline, right? We are still going to talk about pipeline fully, but not today. Now, you can decide to use the copy data activity from the pipeline here like this, or if you have this, if you want to use the copy assistant, which is a more easier interface to follow,
Yemo,
right?
your voice is not clear.
Sorry.
Your voice is clear.
Yeah. Oh my God. My voice is breaking.
Now it's working. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think there's a noise that is coming in the background.
Oh, it does a noise in my background. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. So if you go to that copy data, there's a drop down on the copy data, Mr. Okay. Click on that drop down beside the copy data. Okay. You now see either you use add to canvas or you use copy assistant. So click on copy assistant. Click on copy assistant. Okay. You now say switch to copy assistant. So that's the difference. It's either you add it to the canvas or you are seeing on that interface, or you use the copy assistant. The copy assistant is okay for beginners, right? For you to run, run pipelines that will assist you, to create your pipeline. So click on switch to. Can you see him? Hello?
Yeah, copy job.
Yeah. Switch to copy job. Switch to copy job. Okay, so click on yes, switch to copy job. Have you done that?
It's still loaded.
Oh, okay. Let's wait for it to load. I don't know why the network is so bad this evening.
Yeah, so in fact, I'm even using network from my phone.
I
My network is not working.
don't know why the Wi-Fi is. Okay.
Mr. Kid, what are you doing there now? What is doing kuyu there?
Are you see
It has
any
been,
background noise?
it has stopped now, just now. But it's
Okay.
doing like
But I have my noise suppression on, so I'm wondering. Okay. Why is it loading like this? What's going on?
it's network.
Oh my God. Can you reload this page, please? Can you reload the page?
Yeah, copy
Okay.
assistance.
Use copy assistant, yeah. Switch to copy assistant, yeah. It's not meant to be this slow, so I'm surprised. You cannot hear us?
I can hear you.
No, actually, he's saying you cannot hear us.
The network is just, I don't know.
I think it's just you.
Okay, let me reload
No, I
it.
mean, no, not you, Mr. Okay. I think it's network is very bad. Ah, okay. You can click on copy assistant even from the interface there. Okay. If it's not working, maybe I have to use my own screen then. Okay, I think it's coming up now. Good. Now, you guys will see that for the copy job, you are seeing a lot of data sources that we can copy data from. Now, this is the difference. If you are using copy data, right? New pipeline, you are physically moving the data. Do you understand me now? You are physically copying the data from the source to your lakehouse. Do you understand me now? From your what? From your source to the lakehouse. But now, last week we talked about shortcuts. Now, let me explain this part to you guys. So if you are using copy data, I said that you are physically moving the data from the source to your destination, which is your lakehouse. Now, if you are using shortcut is for data already sitting inside of one lake. If you if you if you are if you validate that data to be a single source of truth, right, that is usable across the organization, then you can use shortcuts. But if you want to have control or you want to have ownership or you want to do some further transformation on the data, even though it's already sitting on your one lake and you can do a shortcut, but you prefer to do a copy data, you prefer to do copy data, right? Because you want to also further do some things. Whether you want to do more validation, you want to perform more transformations on top, you want to take ownership. Oh, sorry, I muted myself. You're right. So you can use copy data, but shortcut is for data already sitting and you are not transforming, but you are only creating a reference to it because you want to use that data as part of your reporting, your semantic model, or whatever. Is it clear now? Difference between using copy data and using shortcuts. Do we understand it? Or should I come again?
Come again.
Okay. Copy data, right? The copy data activity is for physically moving the data. So a data is on different sources. Your one lake is part of the source. One lake means every data sitting inside of your Fabric environment, right? Now, but there's the Azure, there's the difference. So if you click on View More, click on by your right, click on View More by your right, top right, click on View More. You will see other sources and different categories, yeah, of data that you can. These data are sitting on different sources that are external to the Fabric environment. And you can also
Yeah.
copy data to even from your Fabric environment too. So it's okay. If
All
you go
this
to one lake catalog, go to one lake catalog, go to one lake catalog,
one lake.
catalog is at the top, beside the new that you are.
Okay.
One lake catalog. Aha. These are all the data that are sitting inside of your one lake. You see now, Mr. K has one lakehouse, 101, lakehouse underscore 101. He has Lakehouse SQL. He has data vast. I don't know what this one. I don't know what he did here, but these are all the data that are sitting inside of Mr. Ok's one lake. He can copy data from this, even from the one lake. You know that we're the one that said last week that if a data is sitting in your one lake, you don't need to copy that same data again. It's like you're duplicating the data. That preferably you should use a shortcut. since the data is already in your one lake, on your one lake. But this is it. If you are not doing further transformation, if you are not taking ownership, if you are not taking any ownership of the data, you are not doing further exploration. Don't let me use the word exploration. If you are not doing any further transformation, you are seeing that data as a single source of truth across your organization, then you can use a shortcut. But if you want to do more transformations, you want to apply some more aggregations and change the table structure, then you can use copy data. It means that you are physically moving the data from where it is to another experience, right? It might be within the same lakehouse. Oh, sorry, it might be we are copying data from one lakehouse to another. It might be copying from a warehouse to a lakehouse. Do you understand now? It might be
Yeah.
from an SQL database. So if it's sitting on one lake, you can use copy data if you want to take ownership and data is a single source of truth and you want to perform more further aggregations or transformations on the data. That's when you will use copy data. But if it is just a single source of truth, you're not changing anything in the data, then you can use shortcuts. Is that part clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Okay, you are in Lakehouse 101 already, right? And you want to you have some other ones here. Data vast secretariats. You don't want to use that, right?
This data vast data, nothing is inside.
Nothing is inside, right? Okay. What about Lakehouse SQL? Something there?
Let's try it.
Okay. So click on the Lakehouse SQL. Okay. That's our source. Okay. You see that the copy job activity is a step by step. See all the steps. Choose data source, choose data destination, map to destination, settings, review, and save. So those are the steps involved, right? So for somebody that wants to make sure that, oh, I'm not making any mistake, everything looks good, you can use the copy assistant so that you'll be able to trace your step by step. And in case there's an issue, you'll be able to go back. Okay? Why is this slow? Ah,
Is this issue of RAM or it's
no, this doesn't have anything to do with RAM.
It's
Because
internet.
everything we are doing is online. Okay. Yeah, it's loading now. So it's going to show us if you have something under tables or under files. There's nothing. Click on files. Under table, there's nothing there. Under files, you have something here. Nothing. So
Nothing is
go back.
there.
Click on back. Click on back.
Let's do this one. Let's use this one.
Let's use the Lakehouse. You have something in that one.
Yeah. There's something.
I can't see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's orders, data. So click on each folder. Now let's see what you have there. Let's pick one of the tables there.
Can we pick this one?
We want to load it as a delta table. CSV might not work. What about your table? Click on your table section. Click on your table section. Okay, let's see what you have on that table section. Oh, you have some data there. Fabric customers, orders, products. Oh, nice. So choose everything. Click on everything. Is this under which of your lakehouse is this one?
You
You can't
it's going to be
remember.
under the other one.
I see that you have two lakehouses there.
Yeah, it's going to be the one under my own Lakehouse,
Okay,
not
good.
inside
I
our.
see good. And they are kind of related, right? Like we can model them together, right? We
This
can
data,
connect,
right?
yes, products to sales or
Yes, yes, yes,
okay,
yes.
good. Oh yeah. Then what's the difference between the sales and the sales orders? Is it the same?
I
You are not
think
sure, right?
I regenerated the file. I think I did some operations on the file.
Okay, click on it. When we get to the semantic model, we can choose to remove or not add it. So check our next. So let's assume that this is from another lake house and we are copying to another lake house entirely.
So let's copy to this one. Select this one.
Okay, you want to copy to lake house. Okay, that the first one is the second one is the one that has those 5 tables, Abi.
This is the one we are copying from. This is my own personal
Your workspace. Okay,
workstation.
to that. Okay,
This
good,
is
good.
our own.
Yeah, choose that one as a destination. Good. So that's the destination. Okay. So this one is the source is bearing this name. Do you want to change? Do you want to change the? Do you want to change the name when it gets to destination? And also,
No,
you can also do. You can also edit column mapping here. Look at that. You're right. You see, that's if you want to change. If the destination column will change, maybe maybe you call it order dates, and you want to call it just dates in destination. Maybe the source is dates and you want to call it sales dates in destination. So you can do all of those mapping, column mapping inside of here, right? Yeah, if you're not doing anything per se, we can now. Another thing is that for copy data activity, right? We can say if you look at this upper part where you see append, to your right you will see an edit button there. Click on the edit button. You see
this
append. Yeah, let's see some other options that are available.
overwrite.
Aha, you see
Merge.
override, you see merge. Now, I don't want to ask you one question to test everybody now. So, if you are copying the data for the first time, what is the best option that you can choose? What's the best option?
For the first time.
Yes,
It's choose okay, option between what and what?
between append, overwrite, and merge. Or
I
let's forget merge. Merge is still in preview. Let's talk about append and overwrite. What do you think, Machanda?
I would
think it is
say it's merge.
override.
Sorry, you choose what? Sorry, I didn't hear. Hello?
I said override.
Overwrite, right? Okay. So why do you think it should be overwrite?
Because it's a new data, you are not actually overriding anything.
You don't have
So
anything before, right? Okay.
I would say it's merge because
You prefer merge?
it's copying the data. And
Okay.
there's less chances to loss somewhere.
But the issue with merge is that it works like Power Query, if I'm correct. That you only return some other columns. I've not tried to use the merge before though. I don't know much about the merge, but I know overwrite and append, right? So overwrite is better if it is the first time you are creating this pipeline, you are using the copy data activity. Now, append is okay when you already have the data, right? And you are just adding more rows. It means that when you run the pipeline, it's only the additional rows that will load and add to the already existing table that you have in that lakehouse. Do you understand me now, Magenda?
yeah.
If you add the
Yeah.
additional rows to the table, right? That's already if you run it for the first time. But if you run for the first time and you want subsequent, because if you are overwriting all the time, so the thing is that anyway, there are different use cases. Let me put it that way. There are different use cases, right? In some companies whereby they usually have what is called retrospective data. where they can go and change something that happened before, right? If they do append, it might not be able to capture that. But if they do overwrite, it means that if they change something from the past, we are going to see it reflect right now. So
Append is basically when you are trying to add some rows, right?
sorry, I
Usually
cannot hear
append.
you clearly. I'm finding it very hard to hear you. What did you say?
I mean,
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
yeah,
Yes, I wasn't. Can you type in the chat section?
okay.
Yes. Maybe that will be better. So let's go ahead with overwrite because it's our first time. Click on overwrite. Click on overwrite. And click on next. Okay. Now there is full copy and there is incremental copy. So let's look at what it means. Choose how you want the data to be copied. This copy mode will be applied every time you run this job, which can be run once or multiple times. After this new copy job item is created, you can then schedule how often the job run and monitor status. Now, full copy will copy all data at once, right? For the incremental copy, initially copies all data, subsequent runs copy. So for the incremental one, it will only run it if it will only run the copy if there are changes to the already existing data. Do you understand? That's the difference between the two, right? But full copy will copy all the data at once. Now click on next. Click on next. If you have questions that I cannot hear you well, I prefer you type in the chat section so I can respond. So look at it now. This is summary from Lakehouse underscore 101 to it's not the same Lakehouse. Oh, in different workspace. Sorry.
Yes.
In different workspace. Yeah. That part wants to confuse me. It's the same name that here. Okay. So connection, this one, that one, they click on save now. Right? You can click on save now. You can click on save. So it's creating the copy. Now, it just created, we just mapped the source destination. We've not run the pipeline yet. Right? For us to run the pipeline, it's okay, go to under home. And when you get to home, before you run the pipeline, first validate that when you run the pipeline, it will not give you error. So click on validate. Click on validate. Aha. What's it saying now? You see,
You
you
have
have
one.
one invalid activity. To save the pipeline, you can fix or deactivate that activity. You have one invalid. What does that even mean? Click on the copy job from the canvas.
Copy job.
That's when you are seeing on the canvas.
Okay, this
You
one.
want appearing in that canvas. No, not that one. Aha, let's go and see what the problem is. Is activated. Go to settings. No. Go to settings down there. Aha. Okay. What's our connection? Click. Just choose connection. Go to your one lake and go and choose the one from your workspace. Click on one lake catalog. Go to my. Why is it not showing anything? Go to my data. It should show something. Now go to all. Go to
That's
all.
right.
This is funny. Click on add. Click on add content. Let's see. Click on add content. Everything has gone black. just just minimize. I mean, cancel or minimize or what's it called? Okay, close it. Close this. It should have connection now. So I'm wondering. Refresh. Click on refresh. It should even show something there. Something is not right. So you click on browser and click on that copy job. I don't know what I'm just even saying is right. Click on that copy job.
It's trying to load it and it's coming back.
Okay.
Hey, because I'm not signing, do I need to sign?
Are you you don't need to sign in now, Abi? Okay, sign in. But you're already signed in on you. Just sign in anyway. Let's see. Okay, click on connect now. Click on connect. Okay. Now validate your copy data. What's it called again? Good. Has been validated now. Working correctly. Now you can now click on run.
How do you know it has validated?
See by your right now. Your pipeline has been validated. No errors were found.
Okay.
Now click on run now. Click on run. So you can run your pipeline now. Save and run. Save and run. And this is where you'll be able to monitor your pipeline. See, your pipeline is still loading, it's copying data. It's still saying queuing in progress. When it has finished running, you will see it will mark it as green. To tell you the time, to tell you the duration in milliseconds, it's in seconds or milliseconds that it took for your pipeline to finish running. Just leave it, it's still running. Because it's copying 5 tables, so it might take a little time. So depending on how data gets into the source, the frequency of how the source is being updated, you can schedule your pipeline. You can say this pipeline should run every 15 minutes. It should run every 1 hour. It should only run once a day, right? So the pipeline will always go and move data from the source to the destination at a given interval. So it is that scheduling of the pipeline is what we call orchestration. Is what we call pipeline orchestration. Just hold on for you to don't do anything. Still in progress. So let me type it here. It's what we call pipeline orchestration. Pipeline, because you can see that in the exam. Succeeded now. So pipeline can succeed and it can fail. A pipeline can fail if there's an issue, there's an error in between. Please, can you hear me clearly?
Are you recording this thing?
I'm recording, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if assuming it's failed, you will see in that active status, it will tell us failed, right? and you can see the error message, but it has succeeded. It means that the 5 tables now that we copied from my workspace has been copied into the Winnipeg Fabric workspace, right? So, Mr. Okay, go to schedule. This schedule up there under home. You will see schedule. Yeah, yeah. For some other platforms, they usually use something like Airflow to do orchestration, but there's part of orchestration already inside of Fabric, right? With the schedule, you can orchestrate. When it comes to orchestration, it means that being able to uh, I would say being able to put a schedule on how your pipelines are going to run. So some platform use external platforms or external tools to do orchestration. But in Fabric, it's very easy. See now, just click on schedule. You click on add schedule. You click on add schedule, right? We can run your pipeline here. You can add the schedule. So click on add schedule. You can decide to run See now. You can say by minutes. You can see by is there by hour there. You can even choose the time zone. See that is very, very interesting, guys. It can even be weekly, monthly, hourly, and daily. Interesting. You can choose the date, the end date, start and the end date. You can choose that. So please click away. I cannot see anything. Click away from that place. You can even choose the. Let's say, for example, you are working with a company remotely, and the company is in Europe. So let's say the company is in Europe, for example. They are not in Canada, or the I don't know, but maybe the global head office is in Europe or something, or in Asia or whatever, right? Or the time zone is different. You can set it to the time zone that the company when stakeholders will likely look at the reports. You can schedule the copy data activity to a particular time zone, depending on the company you are working for, and the preferred time zone that they usually check the report. So let's say it's a global organization and maybe they are multinational. They already have an agreed um, an agreed time globally. You know, when CEOs and directors and VPs usually check or look at the report. So if that kind of thing happens, you can change the time zone to the agreed time zone that the company uses for scheduling their reports. Is that part clear? So this is the part of orchestration, right? Is it clear before we go ahead?
Yeah, it's clear.
Good. Now let's go to the Winnipeg workspace now. We will see that data there. Those tables will now be there now. You go to the table section, you see there. So click on the Winnipeg uh, workspace. No, not there. Click on the Lakehouse 101. Yeah. Let's talk briefly about the SQL endpoints before we go. So what you are seeing now is just an intro to pipelines, to Fabric pipelines. So you see all the tables that you have moved now. They are all here, right? Under which folder? Is it under the undefined?
Identify.
Unidentified. Okay. Can you rename the folder name?
I should be able to rename it. I don't think so.
Why is it showing them like that?
But let's move them to. You said they are not file. Let's move them to file.
No, wait. Click on the drop down on the folder name.
Because they are not table.
If they are not tables, it shouldn't move them here in the first place.
Hey, he moved them now. He said that he cannot identify them. Yes.
But they are tables from your source now. How come? Okay, no issue. Move them back to files first.
And they are inside file now.
And probably they're inside file now, right?
Mm.
Okay. So go to the file now. Let's see if we can now move them back to one by one. No, go to each one. You see the ellipsis that is there, the 3 dots. Let's say new table. Let's see. What's this one? This one is in CSV.
Yes.
Wait, I'm a little confused. You know why? We
Why?
copied
It should
this
be
thing from your table section. And any table in your table section of your Lakehouse is usually in Delta. It's usually a Delta table. Let's go to your workspace.
Okay, wait. Okay, this is the.
That's what?
What's data log that is showing?
No, Delta log is the what do we call it? We call it transaction log. I've forgotten what it is. It just shows you like different versions of that table and some other information.
I can't even see any data. All the data is showing me. Maybe that's why it's.
Click on it. Click on the second one, the parquet. That's the parquet. That's parquet. Parquet should show you like a table now.
Yeah.
You see now. So it's the parquet that we are going to move to table. Okay. So go back. Go back. No. Click on when you are clicking on when you are seeing up there that is showing files to Fabric customer to C2 blah, 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 blah. Click on that place, not that one by your left.
Yeah.
Yes. Click on the Fabric customer to your left. You see that parquet now? Go to the 3 dots. The 3 dots. And now load this one to table. New table. Exactly. So you see that's what we are saying about Delta table. That table is parquet plus transaction log. The log is the other file that you are seeing there. Okay. So do that for the other tables too. Do that for the other tables too. Okay, rename it.
I still have a question. No?
What's the question, sir?
Now, this table, if we run the pipeline, this table will be updated with new data, right?
It depends. Yes, with the new data because we did. No, so we have to go and edit that copy job to append.
No, what I'm saying is that let's assume that we run it away because we are doing full copy.
Yes.
If we run something that is supposed to replace the old data with the new updated file.
New data, yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to.
But the issue I have is that it's not loading into the file section. It's loading to the table section and it's not showing for us in the table section. But I'm thinking that maybe did we make any mistake in terms of are we not supposed to leave it like the way it is? But when it was in that table section, it wasn't showing you anything, Abby.
It wasn't showing. It says it's not. It can't identify it as a table.
Okay.
It's like the table is inside Maybe we are supposed to select table inside that file.
Exactly. Because I was thinking that you are not supposed to.
Maybe we did select
Delta
table.
table, it's always like that because of the format. But I don't know why it's showing the log file together with the packet. That's what I don't understand, Sha. But we are learning, we are learning every day. Because the issue now that I have with this is that if you run that pipeline again, it's going to still load everything inside of the table section.
Is it going to replace the table or is it going to load everything inside again?
No, it's going to load everything inside the table. That's the
Okay.
error. That's the problem.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's see it.
No, don't worry. We'll do another one next week. We'll do it properly again next week. Let's just run this one. Let me quickly show you how you can use the SQL endpoints today. Then we'll do semantic model next week. Then probably so going forward now, we'll now be doing different. We'll now be running pipelines. We'll be exploring pipelines, parameters. I think I have a note for it. Where's that my notebook? My notebook. On this table here, it's not there. Okay, it's in the room. Sorry. Okay, you have all the tables there now, right?
Yes.
Good. So now you see by your top right, you see this Lakehouse, right? Now every Lakehouse comes with an SQL analytics endpoint. It's an engine that allows you to use your transaction SQL, your TSQL, to query the data that you have inside of your Lakehouse. Are you getting my point, sir?
Yeah.
To query what?
Data you have.
Good. So change it to that experience now. Change it back to that experience. SQL analytic endpoint. Good. Now, one thing I love about this SQL analytic endpoint is that now you can query your data the way you query in SQL, right? The SQL server. You can create new schema. Do we know what the schema is, guys? If you don't know, I can explain. Secondly, do you know what a schema is, Machanda? Okay, so a schema is like a logical container, right? That helps you in organizing your data. So you see for your SQL Server Management Studio, you see from your server to your database to schema to tables to views and every other thing like that, right? So in the Lakehouse too, from your Lakehouse to your schema, if you look at Mr. Oke's screen, you will see after Lakehouse 101, what are you seeing there? The next hierarchy is the schema. By default, database owner is the default schema, DBO, right? Is our default schema, right? So you see DBO, you can create a new schema here. You can create, in fact, you can even create new tables. That's if your permission, you are allowed to write inside of the Lakehouse tables, right? We are going to explore that later. Here you can create views, you can create sub procedures, you can even do security settings, like all the security stuff. We'll explore. That will be the last part of the Lakehouse that we would look into before we move to warehouse, right? All the grant, revoke, deny access, how you can create all those security stuff, right? Security will be the last thing that I'll talk about. The workspace permissions. You know, there's even what we call item level permissions. You can decide not to give somebody access to an entire workspace. You can give them access to just a particular item in your workspace, maybe your warehouse, your pipeline. It might be that you are a fabric admin. Maybe the company they are hiring you as a fabric admin, and you are going to want to do all the security settings, like the security architecture, the security model. You'll be the one to build all those things, right? You can decide to give a new data engineer item level permission and not give the guy a workspace. So we are going to explore those things later, but let's just come in. So okay, let's start with this. So click on new SQL query. Click on new SQL query. Click on new SQL query. Oh, thank you, Machanda. See you later. You can say select star, pick one of the tables. So this is what you do. You drag the table from the, after expanding the DBO, you can drag the table instead of typing the table. Just do select star from, select star from, select star from. Now, go to DBO under schema by your left. Expand DBO, right? Expand tables. How many tables do you have there now? So drag one of the tables, customer transformed, and run it. Just like the way you do in SQL Server Management Studio. You see now, you are seeing it. You can query. You say, okay, put the where clause. Say where customer country is equals to Canada. Add the where clause. Where customer underscore country, that's the name of the column. Underscore country is equals to Canada. You see, it will save that your query. You see under queries by your left, you are saying query. You can even rename the query. No, it should be single quote, Mr. Okay. Is it single quote or double quotes?
It's Canada, not Canada.
Sorry?
It's Canada.
Because Canada instead of. Run the query now. Right? In fact, you can even write queries that you are going to even join with some other tables. You can do, so everything you can do on SQL Server, you can do it here. You know, you can use join, you can create common table expressions, you can run your subquery, all those things that you usually do, you can do it here too. Right? You can also do it here. That's just to show you. Another thing is that, Mr. Okay, you know that you can even save this query as a view. So click on save as view inside your run. You see save as view. Exactly. So under your views now, oh, unable to save. Why? Select the text. Oh, highlight the text or the query. Highlight it before you save as view. Save as view now to work now. Exactly. You can even give your view a name. Call it Canada transaction. You can say VW Canada transaction. That's a view. You can click on OK under which schema, the DBO schema. Exactly. Interesting, right? So go to views now by your left. Drop down the view. You will see that view now is a part of it. So the view is part of that schema, the DBO schema. Exactly. Oh, you have two views there already. How come? Maybe he saved the view 2 times.
Probably.
Or you already have a view before now, right? So you see that now we've created views. We've run, so we ran a query, right? Another thing is that we can also see here. We will see function. We can run functions. We can run store procedures. So what we will do is this. You can see that by the last part of your left side, you will see shared queries. You can share your query with some other people, right? You can share queries with them so they can reuse the query. Let's stop here for today, right? When we come next week, this is what we are going to do. We are going to start with this SQL endpoint, and we are going to try store procedure. We are going to look at functions. We are going to explore more things that we can do there, right? Then we are going to now start with we are going to do semantic model. We are going to create new semantic model from there. We are going to start creating different kind of pipelines. Under pipelines, we have a lot of things to cover. We might not be able to cover everything, but as a community, we will do what we can do. And under that, you'll be able to do things like copy data, parameters, variables, pipeline expressions, and all of those things. Lookup, delete for each. We will try some, even some best practices for pipelines, and all of those. So, guys, I wish you guys the best of luck in your Fabric journey, and do enjoy the rest of the new week. Thank you,
Mr.
everyone.
Agbenya, please, I beg, please, when are you dropping the video for this session?
The issue I have is that my system is full. So that even Mr. Orchest section, yeah, last week I did the editing last week. I was not able to export it out because my system is full. So I have to start looking for words to delete. But I will try to upload it tomorrow. Or since there's pop corridor on Tuesday, probably Max on Tuesday you should see the video.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. See you next week Sunday. Enjoy
Bye,
the
everyone.
Tuesday holiday.
Bye-bye. Okay, that's all day on Tuesday.
So you don't even know.
There is a...
There is I beg. Use and sleep.
What type of holiday is that?
What are you doing on that Tuesday, Seth?
something on reconciliation and truth or something.
Reconciliation, yeah. There's
Okay.
another one
That's
on
good.
October 13th. So I guess that's good.
Tuesday. It means I will not go to office until Wednesday.
Until Wednesday, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, thank you. See you Sunday. Please, if you have any
Okay,
questions, please you can reach out to me on the group. Or let's keep asking ourselves questions if it's not clear, so that the other people on the group can learn. They can learn. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.